shark bait has such teeth, dear.
In Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, our home state, but it's on the other side of the state. You cannot walk backwards eating peanuts in front of the Barnstormers Auditorium during a performance.
I don't think, even if it were legal, I'm not sure I could pull that off.
No, apparently you can walk forward eating peanuts, so that doesn't bother the performers. Does that bother the performers or the audience or what?
Somebody shaved their dog's ass and learned to walk backwards.
I guess. And I look, the Barnstormers Auditorium has been there for over 100 years.
Oh,
it's still there, there.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you're in Ridley Park and enjoy the show, but don't be walking backwards with those peanuts. That's for sure. Okay, now, we are Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and we are constantly evolving or finding out new things about ourselves or our viewers. Yeah. I didn't even tell you this because we didn't have a production meeting because when I came before here a little bit, you didn't shut the fuck up. So I didn't have a chance to say anything.
Tell your wife to stop asking me how I am. I'll sit here like a lump.
I didn't think we were going to get a detailed report. Anyway, I was up in Kent this past week, as you know, and I ran into an old teammate of mine, Brabson, and he watches us when he can't sleep. he volunteered that. He said, I turned on your show. I can't sleep. So apparently,
see,
if you have insomnia out there, hey, we're here for you.
Right.
We're here for you.
We're ready to believe you. Yeah.
And this was quick because this was just during the timeout. He sits in better seats than me. And I was just walking up, and then he told me about that. And then he said, hey, that partner of yours, did he do a show without a shirt on? And I had forgotten that. Was that Halloween?
The Halloween episode.
Yeah. So don't I deserve some kind of compensation for having to sit next to you?
That's for our viewers to enjoy.
I don't think Brabson slept that day, would be my guess. Anyway, to introduce us, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And we are the only Category 5 podcast in the universe. And we are also alcohol influencers. And to go along with that, you might be able to relate to this one. So might I. Not quite to this level, though. A Scottish man suffered from a hangover that lasted 4 weeks after drinking 60 pints of beer in one session.
Ooh, that's 4 weeks?
First of all, he had something else wrong.
Yeah, something else going on there.
Yeah, kind of like your dog right now.
Oh, man. Let's hope it's not that.
60. The reason I'm smoking a cigar early, and usually I light up after this segment, but Zelda, the living legend, went to town on us a few times. I thought it was him, but no. But anyway, back to the alcohol thing.
Yeah.
What's the most beer you've ever think you've drank in one session?
Probably my college days. I told the story at Beer and Pop for Less across the street from Robert Morris. You could get a 36 pack of Jenny Cream Ale for $9.99 with a $5 mail-in rebate. And I could go through. I could get over 20 in one night on a good night when I was in my prime. But whiskey was my thing when I was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I used to buy 3/5 of Jim Beam every weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Yeah. That's impressive. Now, see, I always was a beer drinker. And I got up there pretty high there for a while. I never really counted, but it would be kind of a normal day for me to drink a 12-pack before I went downtown to the bar. But I don't know that this is true. They told me during one of the early Super Bowls that the Steelers were in that I drank a case and then they won and then I went out. But I don't know that for a fact. That's what someone said. But I think I might have been capable at that point because I was in good drinking shape.
Yeah, I'm with you. I never really counted either. But, it was something where I knew there was more than half the case was gone.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we both drank too much, but not as much as this Scottish guy.
Those are like Andre the Giant numbers.
Those
60.
are.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. It is crazy. Okay. This, as you watch, this show has a name, but I don't know it. So what am I going by? Number 138. So we got number 38 where we talk about our favorite athletes. And who do you got?
I struggled with this one because I told myself don't cheat. And I should have, because the only one I could come up with that I remember Tim Worley, the running back for the Steelers.
Yeah.
He's like the only one I could think of. And I'm going through even like Pirates, like even scrubby Pirates. Like I thought about what number was Jason Bay? He wasn't 38, was he? Was he?
Unfortunately, I go through the Pirates every week.
Okay.
But that was about 6 days ago.
Oh.
So
anyway, I'll stay with Tim Worley because I honestly don't know any others without cheating and looking it up.
All right. Well, I went through my pirate list, and I came up with this guy. I barely remember his name. His name was Don Gross, and he was a decent pitcher.
Okay.
But how would this be if this was your career? He pitched 3 years for the Reds, gets traded to the Pirates for a guy that was actually Bob Perky was better than him. Okay. It turned out to be a bad trade.
Okay.
But he's with the Pirates in 58, 59, and now 1960, which for those of you that are a Pirate fan, or Cox, who's a Yankee fan, knows this. The Pirates win the World Series that year, unbelievably. But Gross came up with a bad arm, and they cut him.
Oh,
you play 6 years on shit teams, and then you get your chance, and you get cut because your arm goes bad. And back then, I don't think they kept you around. I think you had a bad arm. You shot horses with a bad leg.
Or like a lot of teams now, if you played for the team at any point, you get a ring at this. I've seen in the NBA guys that got traded at the deadline get their rings because they contributed to that team and whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Don Gross got a ring. Yeah. No, I don't think so. So I felt sorry for poor Don Gross. So I'm giving him his due right now.
I do think Bay's 38, by the way.
Is
the more
he?
I think about it.
Well, he was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
He was from Canada.
That's right.
Yeah, so I hold that against him. New Scientist magazine. I read it. You don't have to. Tiny doesn't have to. But you'll keep up with the trends in science, and I think you'll all be interested in this first one. There's an optimal period between ejaculations when sperm are at their best. Did you know that?
Maybe that's why I have my superior genetics.
I don't know, but there was a time, it was like between 48 hours and 7 days or something like that. And they were talking about
dopey or what?
They were talking about through IVs and shit like that. What's that called?
Intravenous.
Yeah. It's not intravenous.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So there was a time where they were supposed to grab that sperm and it had the best chance of working. But okay, just so you know that though, guys, take a couple days off if you want those boys to swim far, I guess.
Do they do that as a prereq? What if you're like donating it for money? Do they want you at peak? They say, when was the last time you did it or whatever?
I don't know now. I had a buddy. He watches this once in a while. And I can't mention his name, obviously, but he was in getting his doctor's degree. Med school, and he donated all the time for good money.
Yeah, sure.
And there's probably a lot of him running around.
Yeah, right.
Thing.
I'm sure we have. Listen, our audience has to be hard up for money. I'm sure we throw it out there. Somebody's could give us some firsthand experience about it.
Probably, but I'm at least glad they're at med schools taking that shit instead of down in the city, because you want people with a little bit of intellect or something. You know?
Right.
Although, okay, along with that, I think I told a story that I used to teach in alternative high school one year with all those assholes.
Yeah,
and
bottom booze.
I did. Yeah, maybe I'll retell that story someday if you've forgotten. But anyway, I'm up at the board, and we're not talking about this exact thing, but we're talking about reproduction. And I was talking as I was writing on the board, and I said, "Yeah, I have a buddy making big money donating sperm," and when I turned around, I said, "You guys all do it for free, motherfuckers." And the place went quiet. Not one more. It's about the only time I shut those guys up the whole damn year. Okay, I don't think we're going to get as much out of these next two. Maybe I should just quit right there.
Yeah, right.
Second headline, hydrogen can do almost everything, but that doesn't mean that it should. Yeah, that damn hydrogen, there's always those egomaniacs out there try to do fucking everything. I guess hydrogen's the same fucking way. Huh?
Wants to show everybody up.
Exactly. And then some scientists, I don't know how much he or she got paid for this study.
Oh, no.
Over 2,000 years ago, people suffered from vitamin D deficiencies. Well, there was no milk back then. Or vitamin pills.
What can't you get? Isn't vitamin D? Don't you got in the sun?
Yeah. No, they stayed in their caves back then. They don't want kids. Skin cancer or ugly moles.
Good Lord.
Okay, that's enough science for
right.
All right, now there's some quick personal shit from the week, okay? This might be good news for all you men out there. I go into a new restaurant in Kent this week, and the chick that greeted us, I couldn't see it at first until I went to my seat. She had a 60s miniskirt on.
No way.
Is that coming back?
I hope so.
Me too.
That'd be awesome.
Too.
I am all for this.
Like I said, she was behind the counter, and some other guy took us to our seats. But then as I sat down, I looked, and my wife. It's not like good. I said, hey, you got to turn around and see this because I haven't seen a skirt like that.
Yeah.
And forever. This is the 60s coming.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So hopefully people hang in there. I mean, this girl was kind of attractive anyway, but this put her, this put her in my $500 range. Okay. Then I'm at the hotel a couple nights later. The fire alarm goes off at 11 o'clock, and you know it's probably bullshit, but if you stay in your room and it's a real fire and you die, you'd feel pretty bad. Yeah. So damn if we didn't go out and so everybody's out in the damn street. It was some guy smoking dope in his room that set off the damn thing. Now, do those guys get in trouble? I hope.
I don't. Can I have a quick side story for this for my week?
Yeah,
I had to go to Lowe's on Wednesday night, and what I actually had the number. It's in aisle 19, bin 9. So I'm walking. I get to aisle 13. And I'm like, I smell like I'm at a concert. I think I caught an employee smoking weed in aisle 17. It reeked like I was at a concert. I was like, what the hell? And look, there weren't 10 people in the store because it was 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night, but I think there was a dude smoking weed in the middle of Lowe's store, just hanging out.
We came back from the hoops game, and we didn't get back till about 10 o'clock. Yeah, and I smelled it on the damn elevator, but I just said, fuck. Yeah. And I go to my room. 45 minutes later, I'm on the street because this motherfucker. And then I even asked the next day. I said, "Was that a guy smoking in his room?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "It was weed, right?" And she said, "Yeah." How'd you know? I said,
"Come on, I did not know."
Okay, last thing on my way back from Kent, part of this story. I stop at the assisted living home that my mother-in-law's in, and there's a guy singing in there. And, he had a strong voice. He just didn't pick the right songs in my estimation. I mean, his voice wasn't bad, but this two things. One, at the end, and I think he was sincere. He said, I really like coming here because this is the best audience feedback I get. Tiny, I swear to God. But there were about 10 people there at the beginning. Yeah. By the end, I looked around. There were 4 people watching. And if this was his best guy, I felt bad for him. But now, I'll admit we'll have the music game here coming up later. And I never claimed that I'd be good at it. But he played a song. He said, I can't quite sing that song yet because I don't know it well enough. And then he said, the name of that singer, and he was stammering. I knew it. Oh, geez. I yelled it out. He said, yeah. It was Commander Cody.
Oh, Jesus.
So I felt pretty good about myself.
There you go.
All right.
Good
All right.
for
We
you.
got to move on here.
Okay.
Our website. Last week, grilled cheese and chocolate chip won. Real easy.
Yeah.
Best sandwich and best sandwich listed and best cookie listed.
Sure.
I looked for your name. It wasn't up there as a participant.
Yeah. I'm holding out. I'm holding out for the Facebook search.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right. We were hoping we were going to get Facebook on there. Whatever happened to that?
I don't know. I'm holding out for that.
Okay. We're going to have to talk to the proprietor of that, huh? Okay. But anyway, for right now, go to our website. These words are pretty good. I think, do you eliminate one or do you pick your? I think you eliminate one.
That's what
it was. Fast food.
Yeah.
You had some fast food ones, and then there were some desserts, and you eliminate that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what's up. Don't go to Facebook just yet. Maybe, but go to our website, pghdivbartalk.com. And while I'm giving her shit, when are we ever going to get to hear that artificial intelligence theme song?
Oh, I didn't know that we were going to use it.
You use every other fucking thing. Why wouldn't you try it once? And we can't even get in trouble using that, can we?
No, that would. Be,
you could actually play that for a while instead of
we could use
7 seconds where we get fucking eliminated from Belarus.
We could use that in between every segment if you want.
I don't care. I just thought Jane went to the trouble to find all that shit, and then you just ignored it.
It wasn't ignored on purpose. I just thought she was going through the exercise. I didn't know it was going in production.
You don't have to. It just seems like
gladly put it in there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen,
what the fuck? Hey, how'd you like that? Maybe he just already did it. I don't know. Or it's coming up. How about that?
Well, you want to? We should. We've talked about this. The whole reason you do the intro song that we do for the beginning, you need to tell the story about that sometime.
I do.
So
I'll tell that story when you fucking put this other shit on. Because I just told that story and that hadn't helped. Okay, why should you watch real quick? We have 2 Dear Tinies coming up. We have Amusing Buffoonery. So you don't even have to hear our stories. You hear our stupid comments on things. Other stupid comments that were on Facebook, taken right from there. Transylvanian brain freeze, I have 3. One from India, one from Belgium, and one from China. I'm telling you, are we international or what? Because we are the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere. That's half of the world. But damn, well, I don't know what hemisphere. I know Belgium's in the north. Those other 2 are probably close, aren't they?
China is, right?
Is China in the north? India, yeah, I'm saying India's in the north. I don't know. We'll look it up because that's southern. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. In the movie and music game, we're week 2, season 5.
Right.
And we got new participants.
That's right.
The fuck ups. The fuck ups are
coming in strong too.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a good week. And Hell's Half Acre, we have Reese Witherspoon versus the Sun Devil. And I still haven't decided who I'm taking there.
Wow. Okay.
And then up close and personal questions, real questions in Samurai Chatter. And we end with a quote from Stephen Wright. So that's why you should stick with us. We'll try to get through it a little quicker than we got through this damn intro.
Welcome to the Dive Bar Show. We hope you have some fun. Crack a beer with the Dive Bar Show.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This segment is called Dear Tiny. We're tiny and sometimes me. Give some relationship or advice about anything. And why are we qualified? Because we're 57 years of marriage together with no divorces. Beat that, bitches. So that's why we're qualified.
That's right.
And, well, let's get right to it then. Okay, the first one is from Curious in Cranberry. Curious in Cranberry.
Okay.
Dear Tiny, you're an athlete.
No, I like
first.
They know, boy, they must be a regular listener. They know.
I already have a problem with this one. Already have a problem.
They know how to cut to the quick.
Yeah. Look like your dog was cutting a little earlier. That's what they can cut to. All right. Dear Tiny, you're an athlete. I have never been in a sauna. I am a 57-year-old female. Is there any therapeutic or physiological benefit from taking a sauna? It seems like the Prince of Pittsburgh. Hey, that's me. Really enjoys a sauna, but I suspect he just enjoys sweating with strangers wearing only a towel.
I enjoy that too, but
but first off, let me just set curious straight.
Go ahead.
People going in a sauna wearing a towel, that's a thing of the past. I haven't seen that in, I go in a sauna 3 times a week for the last 8 years.
Sure.
And no, the people wear shorts or most of them have just finished workout or they're going to work out.
Yeah.
So I never see anyone in just a towel anymore.
So I'll say, thank God for the Mule Club, because I actually still go into the steam room. And I go in with the old dudes, my balls hanging out. I don't even care. It's so awesome.
Wait, you don't have anything on?
No.
Okay, maybe it's not a thing of it's a thing of the past at a normal fucking gym. When I was at LA
This
Fitness,
is the steam room, not the sauna.
But we have a sauna. We have a steam room at the Y. But no one does that shit.
I'm probably the only one under 70 that goes in that way, but all the old dudes go around naked. I'm like, well, fuck it. If they're doing it, I'm not putting my shit back on.
Well, first of all, our sauna and steam room are in the pool area, so that wouldn't be good.
Oh, no, see, the steam room's in the men's locker room, so that's the difference. Right. Yeah.
Well, at LA Fitness, the sauna was in the men's locker room, but still no one did that. But no, you got to have... You gotta have shit on.
I understand.
Where I go, and as far as you got more?
I was going to answer the question a little bit real quick. It actually has, I don't know as far as what it does. To me, I just like it after a workout. It makes me just feel better. But I'll say this: I would do a steam room first if you've never done it, because correct me if I'm wrong, but in a sauna, you're supposed to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Is that right?
I never heard that.
Oh, because that feeling when you breathe in that hot air through and the way it burns your lungs, I wouldn't.
In a steam room?
No, in the sauna.
Oh, I think a steam room is a little more torturous.
See, I feel the other way.
Well, you're stupid.
Well, then don't take my. I was going to tell you to do the steam room first before the sauna, but now he says I'm wrong.
Okay, yeah, but first of all, almost everyone that I know now that I'm at the Y, almost everyone does it the other way. Not everyone, but everyone does it the other way.
I'm not used to that's not the first time I've done
but
wrong.
No one's, in my place, no one's balls are hanging out. Everybody has athletic gear on
Fuck
in there.
That. No way.
And, go ahead.
No, I know, because I go straight from the steam room to the shower. I'm not taking all that shit off. Fuck that. I don't even take the towel in with me. The towel sits out.
Oh, God.
No, listen. The steam room is on the other end of the shower. So I go with my little soap towel, my soap rack thing, and my towel. I hang it on the shower I pick out. I go from the shower naked to the steam room, and then I go.
Oh, my God. This is only our second segment, and this is the second time you not having clothes on has come up, and the first one wasn't positive, and neither is this one.
This is all positive.
Oh, my God. No. Okay. Okay, we're 57 years of marriage with no divorce, but I don't think he's an expert in anything on this. There are both therapeutic and physiological benefits, opening up your pores and getting rid of toxins and stuff like that. But I think it's mostly mental.
Yeah,
you just feel good because your muscles feel good about it.
I still use the courtesy hose and wash my spot off after I sit. I do that. Like the squeegee, I do that real quick.
I need to move on. I need that just, oh boy, that just makes me sick. It makes me sick. Let me talk about something else. Hey, you notice my sunglasses? Remember, these came from a gas station, so you know they're good. Okay, we can move on here. I thought this was going to be a real quick segment, and you start talking about being naked. Christ.
We're going to have some high ratings this week.
Oh, yeah. All kind of people throwing up. Brabs, you sleeping now? Okay. Second and last letter, thank goodness. This is from the Ligonier Lizard.
Oh.
Yeah. Dear Tiny, my girlfriend, Rhoda Morgenstern. She asked me to send her a jerk-off video.
Oh.
Yeah. The lizard said, I thought this would take our relationship to the next level, so I sent her one.
No.
Then she replied, I meant a video of you jerking off, not of you jerking someone else off. The lizard says, Tiny, why can't women be more specific?
Well, listen, the way to handle that is you say you first. That way you get to understand what they're looking for. That'll help.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be so bad if she was jerking someone else off, would it?
That's okay too.
Okay, I don't think we can go any lower. Although I know some of the amusing buffoonery come up, or they're right on that level. And I even tried to. There's some I actually had to weed out.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but anyway, you stay tuned because I think I have 22 installments of amusing buffoonery.
Tiny Prince Harrelson, what is your favorite skit? It's our show, we'll do what we want.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and we don't do this segment very often, but I've been introducing it a little more often, once every 4 or 5 weeks, I think, and it's called Amusing Buffoonery, and it's stuff that I get straight off of Facebook. When I first joined Facebook, it was to promote this podcast, which I didn't do a very damn good job of, apparently. Actually, we get a lot of subscribers, just not very many viewers, that's all. But I didn't like Facebook at first, but then I started to get into it. So, so now, like I said, every 4 or 5 weeks, we got a segment here. So these are, we may or may not comment on these. Tiny's never heard them. And I just read them once and typed them up, so I probably forgot them. Matter of fact,
holy shit!
I know, I told you. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Shout out to all my fellow procrastinators who are scrolling through Facebook right now instead of doing whatever productive thing you should be doing. We should start a club, but not right now. Maybe later.
I don't think the people that are doing Facebook are all that active to begin with.
You're probably right. Okay, this goes right with what you were talking about a little earlier. I weigh myself fully naked. If you don't like it, you can go to a different Publix.
That's right. That's fair.
Some angry guy with road rage just yelled out his window, "I'm going to make your life a living hell." I yelled back, "Thanks, but I'm not looking for a relationship right now."
I can relate to that.
Yeah, can't we all? Can't we all? I love going out to eat with men because I grab their thighs under the table and they think I'm doing something freaky. But I'm actually using their pants as a napkin. I would take it. I would take it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll have a little messed up pants for the thought of maybe some good stuff there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If a woman is uncomfortable watching you masturbate, she either has intimacy issues or is frigid or needs to sit somewhere else on the bus.
I knew it was coming.
Did you? All right. Maybe this is you right here too. Maybe you know this is coming. This guy said, "I'm the type of husband that helps his wife look for her missing chocolate that I ate." Is that you?
Absolutely. Yep. It's either that or blame Tori or the dog.
Sure. And this one we can all agree with, I think. How come we have anger management but not stupidity management?
Amen.
You can be stupid, but I can't be angry. Your stupidity is probably why I'm angry in the first place.
I mean,
boy.
Yeah.
Boy. We wouldn't have an argy-bargy segment if that wasn't true.
Yeah.
Which, no argy-bargy on Amusing Buffoonery days, but it'll be back next week. This person said, "I fucking hate mixed signals. Did you like my meme because it was funny or because you want to lick the toaster strudel frosting off my nipples?"
That sounds like something Mr. Harrelson put out.
And I think it could be both. I could say I liked it because it was funny, and I'd still want to lick the toaster strudel frost. I can't think of too many women I wouldn't want to lick toaster strudel frosting off their nipples. You know what annoys me is when you go to someone's house and they make you take off your shoes at the front door. 9 times out of 10, they don't even have a bouncy castle. How are you with that whole shoe thing? Some people do have that.
I don't have a big thing with it
I
personally.
don't
know.
either, and I'm not all that crazy about taking mine off either.
No, I mean, we do a good job of having stuff, especially, ever since we got the driveway paved. That's been a huge, we don't get nearly the soot and stuff from walking in on the driveway like we did before.
I have one daughter that's really into taking the shoes off, but I helped her. I basically was one of two people that moved her into her new apartment, carrying all this shit. Then we get it all in, and I go get a couple of beers. I come back. She tells me to take my fucking shoes off. What the fuck? I've been walking in and out of there.
Made 100 trips.
Yeah. Okay, I am so single right now that I stood on a cliff and shouted, "I love you," and my echo replied, "I just want to be friends." I think we've all gone through those times.
Yes.
If anyone is alone with no one to spend Christmas with, please let me know. I need to borrow some chairs. Anyone who thinks women are the weaker sex have obviously not tried pulling the covers back to their side of the bed. Do you have that issue?
We don't, because we use separate blankets.
Oh, do you?
This has been such
that's
an
a
issue.
good idea.
And it's Zelda's fault because, she won the battle sleeping with us. And if she jumps in the middle, then I had nothing. I'm like, nope, I'm done.
There you go. There's some real good Dear Tiny advice there. Instead of fucking your balls in a damn.
Well, wait a minute. I can go. I sleep naked, so I mean that's.
Oh. I'm going to start a GoFundMe page for more covers for him.
I don't know how anybody does sleep with it. I could not sleep with clothes on. It would drive me crazy. I couldn't do it.
Well, now I know why you only have one kid. Okay, we have all gone through this, and I think you told me you went through this recently. Yeah, last week, I think.
Okay.
This is Brain at 3 a.m. I can see you're trying to sleep, so I would like to offer you a selection of every memory, unresolved issue, or things you should have said or done today or in the past 40 years. Is that the fucking truth?
That just happened to me last night.
Last night?
Last night. I thought I had the whole house to myself. I fell asleep early, and then I went to bed. I was like, fuck, and then it hit me. Hate that.
Yeah. Okay. As a kid, I used to watch The Wizard of Oz and wonder how someone could talk if they didn't have a brain. Then I got social media.
Yeah, amen.
Exactly.
Amen.
Okay, one more page.
Wow.
One more page. Sometimes your man is moody because his other girlfriend is cheating on him. I got 99 problems, but I'm about to find one more because uneven numbers give me anxiety.
You said I was superstitious.
I know. The inventor of pillows made sure 2 is too much and 1 isn't enough. Now, is that true with you? You seem to be the expert on covers. How many pillows do you use?
I cannot find a pillow that satisfies me. I struggle with this altogether.
I have 2, but I put 1 here where it's just by itself, and then they overlap for a while. And then when I roll back and forth, because 2 is too much, it kind of fucks me up there a little bit.
Yep.
Jogging in your 60s is a great way of meeting people. Today, I met 2 paramedics, 3 nurses, a cardiologist, and almost Jesus. I miss jogging, but after they said that, maybe not. Okay. Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is a fat bank account and a skinny body. Please don't mix it up again like last year. It's kind of clever for Facebook.
Yeah.
And like I said, I took some of I actually kept some of them out. Next time we do this, I'll put all those back in. How about that?
Okay.
I thought that I was in a bad mood, but it's been a few years, so I guess this is who I am now. It's kind of you, isn't it?
Yeah. Misty has this whole thing going where she says she calls it Podcast Gregor. She says, I want Podcast Gregor, that I'm apparently always in a good mood when I'm on the show. And she says that I'm never like that at home. So it's become like this whole second persona kind of thing. I don't see it personally. I think she gets the better part of me.
Well, I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another exercise one. I run every day for 30 minutes. If I miss a day, I add 30 minutes to the next day. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to run for 3 weeks. This person said, I hate when I put stuff in my cart. I don't buy it. Then the company emails me, said, forgot something? Yeah, I forgot I'm broke. And this is something we both can get into, as I'm sure a lot of you can too, the final one. I just checked my calendar. It looks like I won't be giving a single fuck at all this week. And there you got it.
Yes.
Amusing Buffoonery. We'll be back with that again. But what are we going to be back with right away? Transylvanian brain freeze.
Transylvania brain freeze.
Wow.
One of the best sounds, huh?
That's a deeper thud when you open those pounders.
Yeah, it is. Now, next week I don't have next week is on Samurai Chatter, and we have like one topic kind of thing. We did sounds and what do we do? Tastes. How about smells next week? What do you think?
Yeah, we need something to smell good after what we've had to
do
today.
We do. Okay, so you stay tuned for next week's too, because that was a production meeting.
Yeah.
We don't have many of those anymore.
That's right.
Okay, that's one less thing I have to do for next week, because it is going to be less time for me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, this is Transylvanian brain freeze, and I said it's international. So let's get right to it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Companies producing traditional Chinese medicine have been going to schools and villages to purchase fingernail clippings.
Ew.
They are ground up and used to treat abdominal distension and tonsillitis.
Ew.
A woman was selling her fingernails online for $21 per kilogram.
Jeez.
I have no idea what a kilogram of fingernails are. Although nail polish tainted the ancient practice, fingernails are making a comeback in China.
So
I don't know, but okay, this will help you a little bit. Don't try your toenails. A fingernail processor made it very clear that they check their stock carefully, and toenails are not accepted.
How are you going to know?
Well, and what difference does it make?
Yeah, come on.
Is it really different shit up here than down there?
No way. That's got to be the same enamel. How are you going to know? Can't they just make the coronavirus and go away?
Once again, we keep worried about China taking over the world. And then it seems like once a week we have something from there.
It's just kind of,
And actually, I came upon that one by mistake.
Okay.
It was some guy that, because of some ancient Chinese remedy, he swallowed a leech.
Oh.
And it fucked him up good. And that was the story I was going to tell from China. And then it said something about remedies. So I had clicked.
And that's what
I
you got.
came up with that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not worried about them taking over the fucking world. Fuck them.
No.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
And speaking of fucking somebody, this is in India. Lavika Gupta.
Right.
And Gupta must be like Smith over there.
I think you're right. Yeah.
There's all kind of Guptas. I had a Gupta
Patel.
I had a Gupta college professor
Mm-hmm.
that I could bitch about. Maybe that'll be Argy Bargy someday. Motherfucker. I didn't like him either. I'm getting pissed at everybody. I need an Argy Bargy, but we don't have it this week.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Anyway, Lavika Gupta, she filed a police complaint against her husband of 2 years and 4 of her in-laws. Why? She said she was lied to about his level. They have like arranged marriages there.
Mm-hmm.
She was lied to about his level of education, the amount of money he made. Here's what pisses me off. And the fact that he was bald. Her husband, Sonia Jane, had been wearing a wig. Lavika said, I was promised a husband with lush, healthy hair. Yeah, well, go fuck yourself, Lavika. Hell with you. I'm glad you got a bald guy.
Yeah.
We're more virile anyway. We produce other shit because we don't waste it on hair. And you ain't getting it now, bitch.
And she's not come on, is she really the first one to get false advertising as far as wedding? It's all of us.
If we didn't lie, we would never find a woman. Come on, Lavika.
Yeah.
You're going to get
the party.
Yeah, pal. You're going to get a nice, honest guy next.
That's right.
All right, one more. This is from Belgium. On January 2nd, just a few weeks ago, police were conducting a drunk driving checkpoint, which happens pretty often around. Sure. And one car came in very slowly, and the driver was they could barely see him.
Okay.
And in the car was a family of 5, a mother and 2 kids in the back seat, a drunk father in the passenger seat.
Nice.
And driving was his 12-year-old son.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, there's more.
Oh, sorry.
I know what you're going to ask, I think. The father and son were both fine. The wife in the back seat was sober and had a valid driver's license. The husband explained, I thought that my 12-year-old was driving was our safest option. That's what you were asking.
That's where I was going.
That's what I thought. So there you have it. It's between your wife and someone that's never driven before. Probably go with the one person that's never driven.
Take the Y chromosome.
Exactly. Okay, we will be back with the movie game.
Archie Bargy, facts of the week. Can Tiny really?
Well, we've been away a little bit talking about fairly important shit. Fairly important shit.
High level stuff for
us.
us.
Much different than normal. But let's get back to our low level stuff. This is week 2 of season 5 of the movie game. And once again, we mentioned this earlier. Welcome the fuck ups, a new participant in the movie and the music game. And in the movie game, I give you 2 quotes. I give you 2 characters from the movie, and I give you 2 actors from the movie. And then if Tiny and you can give me the name of the movie, that's 5 points. The year it came out, that's 1 point. And then after that, I'll even give you 2 fun facts. So a lot of 2s involved here. And I don't usually think you're going to get this, but this is right up your alley.
Oh, no.
Okay, we ready? Here's the 2 quotes.
Go ahead.
And remember, you people, especially the fuck-ups, you can pause and decide,
yeah, but don't cheat.
Yeah, don't cheat. Don't cheat. That's right. We haven't said that in a long time. Okay, here it goes. I can't still be working here when I go to court. Oh, yes, Your Honor. I'm working at the Eager Beaver. Second, if I come back tomorrow, can we talk more about my case? We can talk about anything you want as long as you're naked.
Oh, damn.
Now, the 2 characters, Aaron Grant, Congressman David Dilbeck. The 2 actors are Demi Moore and Burt Reynolds. You probably got it from that, right?
I do now, yes.
Okay, well, while other people are thinking or pausing, here are the updated results here. And a lot of people did well last week, as you can see, except for Teddy Roosevelt. And, 3-Pack, I never fucking heard from him. But other than that, everybody got a 6 or a 5 there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good scores.
Yeah.
Pretty good scores.
Good movie, too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, last week's movie.
Yes.
Real good movie.
Well, this one's a good, too.
Yeah, well, for you, this is good. Okay. What is the name of this Demi Moore, Burt Reynolds movie?
Yeah, Striptease.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I knew you'd get that.
One of the best scenes when she struts out onto that thing.
Oh, I agree.
Pops off that thing.
I agree. That was a good scene.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. What year was this released?
I'm going to say 1995.
That works. 1996 is the year. 1996.
I'll take it.
He's within 1 year. So Tiny Gets himself a 6.
Nice.
Gets himself a 6 for that movie. And 2 funny things there. Demi was called back to reshoot some scenes, but she had to wear a wig because she had already shaved her head for G.I. Jane, which came right after that.
Right. Okay.
And the girl that played Demi's daughter is Rumor Willis, her real daughter in life. Yeah. Who's famous on her own now, but at the time was not. Striptease 1996. We'll be back with a music game.
Samurai chatter, which chick would you do?
Welcome back to the music game. And the music game, I sing some lyrics, and I'm not going to sing them very well this week again. And remember, in this season 5 of the music game, everything is Kent State related. Everything is Kent State related, although the first one was easy. The rest of them are not going to be so easy, but I'll tell you how it's related after we do it.
Okay.
But I sing you this lyrics. If you get the name of the song, 3 points. If you get the artist or group, 2 points. If you get the year it was released, 1 point, and you're allowed 1 year either way. Okay? All right. I guess let's just get right to it.
Here we go.
Yeah, don't expect much. Okay. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
When a problem comes along, you must bubba. Before the cream sits out too long, you must bubba. When something's going wrong, you must bubba. Now, bubba into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to bubba. There's a worse one coming up, by the way.
No.
But anyway, while our people are pausing and trying to think what that is, here are the scores from the music game last week. Once again, pretty good. Good. Yeah, damn. Once again, welcome the fuck ups. They got a 6, as did a bunch of other people. Now, I am assuming you know this one.
I know the song, and the shame of I don't think I'm going to get the name of the band right.
Really? Because you're going to know it once I tell it to you.
It's Whip It.
Yep, Whip It.
Is it Dido? Is that the name of the band?
I can't give you credit for that. No.
Fuck.
No.
Because I can picture that. When I think of this song, I first think of Weird Al and his parody.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't give him permission to do it, and he
Really?
did it anyway. And they hate him for it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And what is his? Is his?
I can't remember.
Is it Lick It Good?
I can't remember.
Son of a bitch. And I think of a Weird Al song, and it's screwing me up. But I can picture them. They wear them stupid Lego hats or whatever. I can picture the whole band. Go ahead.
Okay, what year do you think it came out?
Oh man, this was right when MTV blew up. I'll say 84.
Close, but no cigar. Okay, Whip It. You got 3.
Okay,
it's Devo.
Devo,
and it came out in 1980.
Oh wow,
1980.
I was right. That's when MTV came out, debuted, right?
And why is this Kent State related? These guys went to Kent when I went to Kent.
Oh no shit.
Oh yeah. They formed the band in '73. They're a little bit older than me. They've been around a little bit. I think a lot of them are from Akron, but I believe the original group. I think they all went to Kent. Mm-hmm. And then they used to play. They used to play the local bars, but their main bar they played at, this won't surprise you, was the Cove, and the Cove allowed marijuana smoking. We're tired of it. Yeah, fuck that.
I'm doing better. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, well, you did. Anyway, a lot of bars back then allowed smoking, but marijuana smoking was frowned upon in most places. Not at the Cove. Not at the Cove. Where Devo was kind of had a regular gig.
How did I not know that?
Okay, Whip It, Devo, 1980. Tiny gets a 3, and we'll be back with Hell's Half Acre.
For everyone.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and this is Hell's Half Acre. And in Hell's Half Acre, we match 2 women against each other. One is usually a starlet of some sort, and the other one, not so much. But actually, you found this photo of the Sun Devil. This week, it's Reese Witherspoon versus the Sun Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Reese Witherspoon versus the Sun Devil.
Yep.
Looks like that chick's been out in the sun for a pretty long time, I would say, or hit the tanning beds fairly often.
She got some Hulk Hogan leather skin.
She does. She does.
Rest in peace, Hulkster.
Okay, so do you want to be with Reese Witherspoon or the Sun Devil? Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
Sun Devil, obviously nothing. If you want to be with Reese, you have to, in consecutive days, sit through one on one day and then one on the next day, 10-hour Reese Witherspoon movie festivals.
Oh,
two of them,
God.
not just one, and they're both 10 hours. Both 10 hours. Yeah, so if you want to be with Reese, you got to watch her movies in 2 straight days of 10 hours apiece. Now, while you're thinking, I have, let's see, about 10 people here.
Go ahead.
I'll just read their comments. One guy said, I'd do anything to hear her Southern Belle moan. This guy said, hoping after 20 hours, I still want her as much. If it was 3 festivals, I would have gone the other way. 20 hours was the perfect over-under Vegas. So, yeah, it makes me feel pretty good because, I thought about this a lot.
That's good handicapping on your part. Good job.
For a change. This guy said 4 hours would be a killer. He said, give me a 12-pack of icy light mango and a half a pint of Johnny Walker Black, and I'm off for a sunrise with the Sun Devil. How about that? Huh? This guy just said Reese. This guy says, I'm fucking the devil. This guy thinks outside of the box. You know him somewhat. He said, I imagine there will be a bunch of bangable chicks at the festival, and the ratio would be in my favor. So that's why he's going to the festival, not just to do Reese, but to do some others.
Good for you. That's good thinking.
This one said Reese, too easy. This guy said Sun Devil looks like should be fun in the sack. This guy said he'd never been to a film festival. He wants to see what it's all about. And this guy had spent a day in the rain at a football game, so he wanted the Sun Devil just to balance his life a little bit. Okay. So right now, I guess I won't tell the score right now, but it's close. You can tell by those things. Are you going with Reese and the 2 10-hour movie festivals, or the Sun Devil just going to it?
This was a real toss-up for me before the handicap, to be perfectly honest with you, because she plays such a miserable bitch in so many of her movies. You know, it's just close to what she's like in real life. Right. And I can't stay, and I've seen more. I haven't seen them all the way through, but Misty watches so many of her dumb movies. And I'll be honest, this is where I was before the handicap, and I'm sticking to it. Your 20 hours didn't help sway it enough. I think the Sun Devil, as hard as she's trying in that picture, I think she's going to try so hard to get me off. It's going to be worth getting in with that Sun Devil, because she's trying really hard in that photo. Right. And I think she's going to work extra hard to make me happy. And that's going to do nothing but help me out. So I'm taking the Sun Devil. Yep. Okay, I'm taking her. 20 hours is the eternity of those shitty movies. Okay.
And for me, you almost influenced me, because I was going one way. And then you even talked about you weren't going to get quite as good a picture, but Reese and her legs in there look pretty fucking good in that photo. And then I thought, man, she's Reese fucking Witherspoon. And when I walked in here today, I was going to take her, but damn it. Yeah, the Sun Devil, she looks like she is ready for a romp.
I'm telling you. I think let's go.
And then I don't have to do those 20 hours. That's right. I can just get right to the Sun Devil, and I think she'd be fun as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
So, there
you go.
I just changed my mind. Sun Devil, and guess what? The final score was 6-6. 6-6 with me and you. It was 6-4 going into that, and it's 6-6. So for all you sun worshipers out there, you got a shot, at least with me and Tiny and 4 other people here. Okay, there it goes. That's Hell's Half Acre. Next week, we'll have a Would You Rather instead. We'll be back with Samurai Cheddar.
Thanks Thanks for stopping by.
Here we are, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Always our final segment is Samurai Chatter. And these are questions that you can get up close and personal with Tiny and I. And what we've added, 5 months ago or so, is other people's answers. So you get a nice cross-section of people's, not just us two. Not that we're not enough, but now you get other people. And the first question, what mistake do you keep repeating? I'll read these. You give me yours. I'll give you mine. What mistake do you keep repeating? This guy said not sticking to a schedule or seeing Dave DiVenzio. How about that? That's me. I'm the Prince. Most people don't know that. This person said minimal exercise. I eat a lot, and I think that'll help lose weight. Buying things I don't need. And this person said, and this was a woman, trying to reason with women who make decisions on emotion, not logic. So, Tiny, what mistake do you keep repeating?
Boy, the two easy ones should be, sitting in this chair for this podcast every week, or trying to make it work with my wife every day. But the truth is I keep making a list of stuff to do. And I spend more time making the list than I do ever checking it off the list. And it's like, okay, time to get organized. And I make a list of shit, and I'll put a list of like 20 things together, and I get like 3 done. And then, it's cycles as seasons go. Like, there's shit I wanted to do this winter, like in the basement. And here we are, it's the middle of January. And, in about 2 months or a month and a half, I'm going to need to start worrying about spring. And I'm going to make a whole new list of 20 things to do. And there's still the 17 left from the other one that just kind of get thrown away.
That housewarming party.
That's a great example.
Is that 6 or 7 years now?
It'll be 8 in June. 8 in June.
He's been promising us. So. Okay, well, we'll make sure we move that up on the list. He says he does 3 things.
About 3 is what I get.
Okay, all right. Well, the mistake I keep repeating, I don't mean to do this, but I keep my affair with Halle Berry going, and I so much want to stop it because, I love my wife and family life and all that. Yeah, and it probably is time, but Halle gives me a call, and I go right back in bed with her, and I feel shitty about it, but hey, it's a mistake I keep repeating.
I get it. Okay,
next is, what should you spend less time doing? And these answers were all kind of the same. I mean, this guy said driving and watching TV. This person, 2 people said watching YouTube. I wonder if that's us.
Whoa.
That can't be us. And then the other person said watching TV. And by the way, I had one old friend that I am very dear to, who said she would answer these questions, and I never heard from her. Her. Okay, so those were the answers I got. What should you spend less time doing?
This actually goes to what we were just talking about off air a little bit. I got to stop spending time and energy on negative influences. I talked about, like, I'm painfully loyal, and I think there's so many things that I just, because they've been around forever, and I just waste way too much time and energy on. I gotta stop because there's no benefit.
Like what?
I'm not going to say.
You're painfully loyal?
Oh my God.
To what?
To anything. Yes.
Can you name one? Jacking off?
I might spend too much time doing that, but
no. This is what you spend less time doing. Oh, you're okay with that then?
Maybe old friendships, which is going to sound contradictory to another answer to the next question, but yeah, there's just, and just constantly feeling guilty every time you don't stay in touch and whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, the thing I should spend less time doing is darning my socks. I should probably just go and buy new ones, but I just, you get out the old, what do you get out when you darn your socks?
Oh,
you get out the spool of thread or something?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Knitting needle.
Yeah, too much of this shit. Okay, 3 more questions.
Go ahead.
What relationship in your life has improved the most? What relationship in your life has improved the most? One guy said, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Another person said, my ex-wife.
Oh.
Said they get along much better than when we were married. And
Okay.
he's very happy with that.
Okay.
One person said she likes getting along with her kids. It just keeps getting better and better. Her kids are grown.
Yeah.
And another person said she apparently wasn't getting along with her brother, and she's mended that fence. And they had a long talk at Christmas, and now everything's good there. So that's the relationship has improved in her life the most. How about you?
My first answer was, since we moved back here, I've reestablished some old, and again, this makes you sound like a hypocrite, but
well, you are.
Since we moved back to this area, there's 2 or 3 specifics that I've really gotten reconnected with that have just been awesome, that go back to like 3rd grade, right? And Guru is probably the first one that comes to mind. I spend more time talking to him maybe than anybody at this point. So
yet he still doesn't watch our fucking show.
He doesn't.
Fucking prick.
However, I'm going to use a very generic, broad term here, and this happened recently with our 30-year class reunion. Collectively, ever since that's happened, I've reconnected with so many classmates from that event. It's really been cool.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, people that I maybe wasn't even that close with in high school that, I talk to pretty regularly now. Some of them have gotten shirts recently.
Right.
So, and we were close at one point, maybe in a couple instances, but like there's been a collective adhesion or whatever from that. So it's been pretty cool.
Adhesion.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big word.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. The relationship that I improved the most is with cheese and broccoli casserole. I was getting away from broccoli because it's good for you, but you know what? I kind of like that now. And you throw some cheese in there and you do it the right way. And I'm okay with that. So you don't like that?
That's a hard sell for
well,
me.
maybe you have to improve your relationship with that. How about that?
There you go.
Okay.
Zelda, you have a good relationship with
I
Zelda.
do. I know. Yeah. Holy hell.
She's reminding you right now.
I think Zelda's trying to fuck me. That's what I need to spend less time doing.
Right.
Zelda, you came a little too late. Okay, next question. Next to the last one. What's your happiest memory from 2025? And remember, you can pause and you can give your own answer here. Your happiest memory from 2025. And these be seeing family I haven't seen in 10 years. Being with my grandsons. Thanksgiving, immediate family together for the first time in a long time. And this last person said reconnecting with an old friend after losing contact for 40 years. That's kind of where you were.
Yeah.
Okay. Your happiest memory from 2025.
So my runner-up is actually show related. And it goes back to our trip to the Meadows.
That was a good one.
It was a lot of fun. And I think why it just sticks out so much is, man, I've never seen Guru happier.
He was happy.
Happy. He got Dave Pallone's whip and got to get his picture with, and that dude just loved life. And I think that was really cool to be a part of that. However, the actual, again, kind of broad, I'll say, Tori's softball season was really, this was a good year for her, and she got to pitch for the first time, and she was just, she was walking on clouds for days after all that happened. So I'd say softball generally in a specific event was her pitching in fall ball. That was really cool.
Okay, those are pretty good answers for you.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Okay, mine, I forget if this was in July or August. The time and it's happened in the same day. First, I saved that bus full of young children going off a cliff and saved all those lives. And then there was a big dump truck full of puppies, and they were almost certainly to die. And I stopped that. So saving those young children and puppies, I just go back and that's just the kind of guy I am.
That's it.
I could talk about shit that made me feel good, but I felt good saving all those young children and puppies.
What a good Samaritan.
Yes, I try to be. I try to be.
Damn.
Okay. And the last question. And we actually have something to talk about.
We do.
Here. But well, first, what are you looking forward to in 2026? And one person said trips visiting family in random cities. Two people gave the exact same answer. Waking up every day. They're obviously old.
They must be from the Randy episode.
They're actually both older than me.
Oh,
two friends that are both older than me.
Yikes.
And now I don't know. We should be happy with this, but maybe not. This person said more episodes with Coach Ed.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Now he was funny, but
yeah.
Does that say badly about us?
I don't think it speaks too highly.
I don't think so. Well, you're not enjoying us too here. Ed has to be here, huh? Okay, but what, Tiny, we actually did talk about this earlier, which we don't normally, as you can tell by the first 4 questions. we did not talk.
Yeah.
But we, for the first time
Yeah.
in years and years and years and years, we're looking forward to the pirate season.
We sure are.
Looking forward to the pirate season,
Yep.
and I'll let you go with what you had to say.
Well, that's my run. I'll just say my runner-up is this year's softball season because Tori's already started for spring, so that was my runner-up. But yeah.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
Go ahead.
This year, first of all, this year's only, we're taping this on January 10th.
Yeah.
And, that's okay. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's all.
Okay.
That's my runner-up.
I just want you to know, you people, that Tori has a personal coach that he pays that is a hot college check. And that's why he's all happy.
It has a little bit to do with it.
I'd say it has a lot to do with it. Okay, but I'll accept that answer.
That's my runner-up.
Okay.
The Pirates would be my answer here because, again, baseball is my favorite sport to watch, and you and I have talked about this off air. You know, look, everyone I think is making a bigger deal out of the spending thing than really it should be because of how much money they dumped last year. You know,
right?
But for the first time in more than 10 years. I actually think they might have something, even if they're not done yet, which I don't think they are.
They might not be.
You know, and I really think even though they traded that one dude, I'm glad they kept Keller. I think their pitching is going to be even better.
I hope the hell they keep Keller.
I do too.
Because that's crucial.
I agree.
That is so fucking crucial.
I agree. And if they can just address third base, I actually like both guys they got from the trade with Lau, the other outfielder dude. Right. I think he's gonna be what we wanted Ji-Wan Bae to be the whole time.
I'm going to talk about him, so you can move on from him.
Yeah, and you know they got the main guy in their bullpen, and they finally got some bats. I think if they can stay healthy, I still think they need to make a move to get somebody. But they have, you know, you say, okay, well if this guy's not there, and there's guys we're not even talking about, like Andy Rodriguez, you know, like he might finally come around. Right. He would be ideal if they could get him healthy to play the platoon at first base too with Horwitz. So, you know, you finally say, well, boy, they're thin, but if this guy goes down, we're fucked. I mean, we're not even talking about Kutch being on the team at this point.
I know. We don't know.
So it's gonna, I don't know, man. And just skis is just so much fun to watch. My God, it's like watching a video game, that dude just dominating his 17 different pitches he has or whatever. I mean, he lost the stash though. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's okay.
But I just have two things. Just the whole different way they're going into it. Like this, we hadn't even been mentioned. But you know, yesterday they came agreement with all their arbitration cases.
Yes.
Like usually they lowball those guys and it goes to arbitration. No arbitration this year,
right? Because
they got that. And then Jake Mangum was the throw-in that no one talks about.
Yeah.
Motherfucker hit 296 last year. You know how many Pirates hit 296? Zero. I think 276 was the 270 something was the top.
Yeah.
And he was a part-time player.
Yeah. Well, he was hurt. Was it Horwitz that did that? No.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
For 2 months.
Right. But Mangum 296. I read about him. He hustles his ass off. He stole 27 bases in a part-time role.
Yeah.
And
he's a throwback.
Yeah. I mean, besides the guys they talk about, I think he's going to be huge for that.
And Reynolds is going to play better. He's going to be a more Reynolds. He's going to have some kind of, even if it's just an average Reynolds season, that's going to be such an improvement. O'Neal Cruz, now it doesn't matter because he could bat 6th or 7th. Who gives a shit?
And he's going to get pitches now.
Yes.
He's going to get pitches.
Amen.
Yeah. So, no, I am fired up too. I haven't been to, I used to go to 25 games a year.
Yeah.
And used to go to a shitload too.
36 is my record. Yeah.
Okay. And the last couple of years, last year you went to 0, right?
2 years in a row I went to 0.
Okay. And 2 years in a row, I've gone to 1.
Okay.
And I never made it into I stayed at that bar in right field.
That's a good place.
No, this year I'm going to buy some tickets because I'm getting fired up. So, and maybe it won't come to fruition, but damn, it's January. And for the first time in how many years, it's not like, oh, we're going to suck again. maybe just I'm just asking for hope. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all I'm asking.
You know.
So that's the answers to those Samurai Chatter questions. Of course, we still have a quote, and we rotate those things. We're Stephen Wright this week.
Good.
And Stephen Wright, here's what he had to say. In Vegas, I got into a long argument with the man at the roulette wheel over what I considered to be an odd number. Thanks for staying with us. Because we're the hardest working podcast in the tri-state area, plus McKelmont gave us North Carolina, plus Suriname, and we're going to add something, but we haven't yet. And that's right. I was going to talk about some other shit too, but we didn't get to it. We didn't get to that. No, but we're going to. We're going to. We haven't given up on being the. What's that? What kind of patron podcast? Yeah, and we have some, but for right now, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk.